Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Raina Teas. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about how I became a weather witch. But before we get started, want to let you guys know that Raina Teas is open for business. We are taking clients for spell work and readings, so definitely hit us up. The email is in the description box down below. So let's get it started, you guys. So yes, I am a weather witch. I do know how to control the elements, how to make it rain, thunder, lightning, honey, stopping fucking hurricanes, moving them out the way, all of it. But it takes time to learn how to get like this, okay? And the magical word for this video is intent. When it comes to weather magic, it is all about intent. And intent is what led me on this journey, which began in the year 2009. And I've always been into Storm from X-Men. I've always been into weather magic and wanting to learn how to do that. And I began to connect with that entity known as Storm because she is the egregore. And I began having dreams that I was her and that I was flying. I have had dreams that I'm part of the X-Men and I see the other X-Men and I'm doing things like creating whirlwinds and lightning and flying and all of that, just amazing dreams. And I will call my sis Raina and tell her about it. Yes. And it wasn't until one night that I had this dream that I was in a huge auditorium-sized dome. Okay, it was a dome that was open and it was floating in the sky, thousands of feet in the middle of the sky, the blue, clear sky with clouds, of course. And it was beautiful clouds. It was an expanse of blue sky and clouds. And I was in this huge dome. You know, like the dome was open, so half of it was covered and the other half was open. And it was gorgeous, just the view. And there was this man standing next to me, and he was basically presenting the clouds and the sky to me as a gift. And he's like, kind of like, here, this is yours. And then I begin to see the different fields of vision of the clouds, the different colors, the different gamma ray colors and all of that, whatever that's called. But yeah, I was seeing like colors in the clouds. And I woke up. And when I woke up, there was a thunderstorm outside. And I was getting ready for school that day. I was in college. And when I woke up and it was storming outside, I internalized that. Because to me, that was not a coincidence. That I have a dream where the sky is presented to me in clouds, and then I wake up and it's raining and it's gray. It's very gray and dark outside, and just thunder and lightning and everything, okay? And I'm gagging. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I felt it. I felt it. I felt that that dream was real, that it was true, because I had been putting my intent into weather magic, into learning, into the sky and the clouds. And having those dreams with Storm that I connected with her. And I've always related to her powers. I've wanted her powers. Like if I could choose anybody's powers in the Marvel universe, it would be Storm. So that I internalized. So that became a part of me. Plus, I'm a magical person by nature. So I'm going to seek out this knowledge. And my intent was to seek out this knowledge. And the earth, the energy of the earth, listened to me. Me being already a passively magical person, I connect with the energies of the earth and of the universe. And my life is magical, like things, and if you're a witch, you have to accept that. Accept that signs are going to be given to you in your life, that your life is magical, that you will get premonitions, you will get signs, you will get dreams, you will get things happening in front of you that are not coincidences, that are signs that things are in your favor, that spells are working. So you have to be aware and clock these things and internalize it and accept it that, yes, this is true. So when all of these coincidences started happening, just the second I woke up, okay, the dream, okay, then I wake up and it's thunderstorming. So I get in the bus because there was a shuttle bus that picked us up and it took us to the train station. So I get on the train and, it's still raining. It's still gray outside and everything. So the train is going, it's going, it's going. And I'm here thinking about the dream. I'm like thinking about the dream, literally just accepting everything that's happening. And I'm like, wow, I feel the power. I felt powerful. And I then quickly turn my head to the left. And when I turn my head to the left, right then and there, the lights go out on the train. And I gag. I cannot believe it. At this point, like, I'm already like, it's a confirmation to me that this power is mine. At this point, I'm like Nancy. I'm like, I'm your daughter now. I felt like I'm Storm now. That was my baptism into weather magic. That day, absolutely. And after that, I began connecting with the sky, with the energies of the sky. And I would do these exercises because as a natural passive witch, I receive a lot of information from the spirits and from the universe that just tell me to do things. So the spirit told me to connect with the sky. And I would do visualization exercises to bond with the energy of the sky and the clouds. And I would sit or lay down, and my intent is to see the sky, but I don't create an image. I just let the image come. So when my eyes are closed, in the darkness of my eyes closed, I just have the intent to see the sky, but I don't create it. I let it come on its own. And the images that I would receive, that I would see, would startle me. I would literally jump because it would be so realistic. Like it would be a bright blue fucking sky that I would see without even trying. It would just come and my whole vision would be like a clear blue sky, like daytime, y'all. That shit would make me jump. Because it would like low key, like freak me out, like, wow, it was so real. And then I began playing with cloud creation. Okay, and this is all intent. So my intent was to bond and connect with the sky. And I did that. And I accepted it as real. I internalized that shit. And then the same with the clouds. I brought them. I helped reenact in my mind how I feel like it would happen, and also I would let it on its own, but I would also push it, and it would just form in my mind's eye. See, a click just happened in my room, so that's confirmation. So I would create this, and then my intent would be for rain, okay? And what I realized through practice was that it would take about 2 to 3 days for rain to come when I would desire for it. So at this point, it's like putting in a petition to the sky that you want rain to come. Okay. So it's not like, you know, X-Men or Storm where she is at will creating clouds and it just comes. No. Here in this dimension, it takes time. And for me, it would take 2 to 3 days for my will to manifest and to bring the clouds where I desire. And then it would rain. And this happened over and over again. And I accepted this. It's not a coincidence. And it would be forecasted sunny days, and I would put the intent for rain. Like I was not playing, I was doing this, and it would come every time. I would even call Raina and tell her about it. Okay? She knows about this weather magic, okay? And I kept practicing. My intent was to get better and to accept it and to take it in as real. Because as a magical person, the universe around you, you have to accept that it moves at your everything that happens around you is magic. That's how I live my life because magic is a part of my life. It weaves the fabric of my life. Okay? So with practice, I got better and my visualizations became more realistic because my intent was to learn this magic and to get better at it and to harness this power because I respect this power and I love it. I then, in time, began working with certain sigils that would cause storms and even stop them. So then I began working with stopping storms. At first, I created them. So now I'm stopping them. So it would be storms that would come and I would stop them, shred them, divert them. And eventually I built up to stopping hurricanes and moving them out of the way. And yes, where Raina and I stay at, we are undefeated. In the time that we have actually put in, the years that we have actively done magic to prevent hurricanes from coming, they have not come. Okay? So, yes, it definitely is possible, but you have to have the intent and you have to bond with the sky and with the clouds and become one. Like I'm even to the point that I know how to create wind and stop it. Like it's times that like I want to light my blunt because it's windy and I literally tell the wind to stop and it fucking stops. And it works every time. So the earth the energies of the earth, they know me, they respond to me. I have been doing this for 10 years now, and it's gotten to the point that like my emotions cause it to rain. I could be upset, I could be feeling some kind of way, or something, and it will rain, and it happens every time. Like, it's so funny. It's like, and sometimes I'm like, I want it to rain harder, 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 and it happens. It gets harder and harder. I mean, I accepted this. This is a part of my life. Okay, so yes, I am a weather witch. These are fucking facts, and I have put in 10 years of work with the sky and with the clouds to master this ability. And it is possible, but you have to have the intent, the honest, true intent, and put that shit out there into the universe, to the earth, to the sky. Bond with the sky. I would have dreams. See, I'm remembering shit now. I would have dreams that I would be in my childhood neighborhood, and it will be cloudy, and I will part the clouds at will. Dreams like this, it creates a bond with the energies of the earth and your intent for what you want to do when it comes to weather magic. So I would have dreams where I am creating lightning out of my hand, lucid dreams, okay, where I am flying to the clouds, where I'm all the way up at the stratosphere. You have to create this as real in your life for it to become manifest if you are actual witch. Accept it. That's the only way this is gonna work. And that's with spell work or anything. You cannot have doubts, you can't question shit. If the universe is giving you signs and responding the way that it did with me, I have no choice but to accept it, because I have accepted that this is my path. I have accepted that I was born into this path of magic and witchcraft and the occult. It came to me, I did not come to it. It opened the doors for me. I did not open the door, but I accept it. And I am inside. I walk through. So yeah, you guys, I think that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. And with that, I will see you on the next one.